This is Ruairi Crew, and you're watching Wrestling with Mental Health. Welcome to Wrestling with Mental Health, and I'm sitting here with Mo Bodies, Matt Butland. He's
Hi,
my
everybody.
friend.
I'm interrupting. I'm sorry.
Let's talk about some wrestling and mental health.
Let's do it.
Well, what got you into pro wrestling?
I'd have to say it was probably my brother and my stepdad at the time. I think they might have had Sunday Night Heat or Monday Night Raw on the TV, and I was just kind of at first I honestly I really didn't even like it, but I started to get more into it, and then obviously, as you know, and anybody I talk to who wants to talk to me about wrestling, I became quite the fan of Chris Jericho, and yeah, he dragged me into wrestling like nobody's business.
Yeah, the rock star gimmick.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. Just the long hair, the attitude he had, his move set, which kind of blew me away too.
Yeah.
Just because like a lot of the stuff I wasn't expecting anybody to do, I guess, really. And then my first experience with those moves most of the time would be Jericho, right? So it
like
was
the
just,
lion salt, like
yeah,
shit, that guy can bust out a backflip whenever he wants.
yeah. And he can do the like super strongman stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Which he was extremely versatile, which for me, I was like, okay, well, this is my guy.
He was a junior, but he had the heart of a heavyweight.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Who are some of your favorite wrestlers besides Chris Jericho?
Besides Chris Jericho. No,
Yeah.
definitely. So Jericho, obviously Stone Cold, Rob Van Dam, Kane. Everybody was a big Undertaker guy. I couldn't get into it. Kane was my guy. Did I say The Rock? I don't know if I said The Rock or not.
Not yet.
I'm trying to think of who else was around in that era. Like X-Pac was. I really liked X-Pac too.
Oh,
And I mean it's hard to miss Triple H. Like he was really good as well. And then it's funny because I don't know how long ago it was, but for some reason the thing that's popping into my head right now is the time when Big Show, I believe it was Big Show, pulled down the entire like Titantron or whatever it was, and like that image will be forever in my head. And yeah, I know it was gimmicked, obviously, but it was just that image will always pop into my head for sure.
For me, it's when he had Eddie Guerrero's gimmick burrito.
Okay.
And yeah, it was like X-Lax.
Okay.
So he had to get out of the match as quickly as possible.
Right. And I was a big fan of like the whole hardcore stuff and the 24/7 rule as well, which again, I know a lot of like real wrestling marks, like they hate the 24/7 belt, but I was hoping it would be something greater than it was, but I literally have a replica at home that's like actual like metal, and I love that thing, and I always thought it would be an incredible belt for like
I thought it was a hardcore belt times too.
yeah, and I always thought it would be a great belt to have if I were to ever, like, who knows, but if I were to ever shoot like a rap video, like a 24/7 belt like that'd just be perfect, right? So
that would be good.
yeah, that'd be so perfect.
Is that what you're planning on doing?
I may or may not be planning
on growing out your hair like a what's it called? Fucking business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah, mullet. Yeah. If I can deal with my male pattern baldness, yeah, for sure. Man.
Have a mean mullet.
Yeah. I mean, back in the day, I had quite a mean mullet as well, right?
Got a triple B.
Yeah. Who knows? I might get really crazy with it and just carve a Hulk Hogan into it. You know what I mean?
Don't do it.
Just for the video.
I've been thinking about it too. I know.
Hulk Hogan, though, no Costanza. I'm not going to the Costanza level. Hulk Hogan, I'll do it.
I would go to the Costanza level. He still had a good amount of hair, right? Like,
Yeah.
Hogan had a wee bit less.
Yeah.
He just had strands, so it looked like more.
Yeah, true. I just, I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. I think the warm weather's coming, so I
Yeah.
might have to finally bite the bullet
Well,
on
the
it.
fact you get long hair anyways pisses me off. I don't get that.
It's been a lot of work, bro. You know me. And it's funny because I've gone from like having a mohawk that was like almost a foot long to like
Yeah.
hair down to here, like
Liberty Spike's the fucking
Yeah,
band boy, big boy band.
yeah,
Hair.
yeah. My CHB days for anybody in the punk community who might remember that name.
Yeah.
It was all right. It was okay. It was a good time. It was fun while it lasted.
I guess who are your top 5 wrestlers?
Um, well, I'll try to be nice about it. I would just say Jericho 5 times, but probably Jericho, RVD, Kane. Um, damn. Right now, like I really like Damian Priest, but they just didn't push him as well as I would have liked them to.
Yeah.
Um, and as far as like another like kind of recent guy, like I'm trying to think of somebody like recent, but the last like recent guy that I got into other than Damian Priest was Pete Dunne,
Yeah.
but he just unfortunately for him, they
They
didn't
did
really
nothing.
push him. They kind of
They did nothing with him.
no.
They made his headbutt a thing, and then they stopped using that.
Yeah, but like it was really cool with him because like watching all like the wrist manipulations and digit manipulations, like you don't
Yeah.
really see that in wrestling. I don't know if you see it in Japan or not,
I see
but
it in Britain.
oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, well then that explains it, right? But you never really saw that in WWE. So when you see something like that, it's like and he was really able to sell it, and so whoever he fought were able to sell it because it looked bad and it looked painful and it looked like he was actually breaking people's wrists or fingers or like it was. I was just like,
Dislocating fingers.
yeah, I was taken back with the whole like we didn't go with like that with the. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like. They need to bring in more stuff like that because that actually like captures the
Yeah.
audience, right?
Exactly. Makes the heel look even worse.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Or start pulling that to their hair or something.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
another memory that's coming to my head is sorry if I'm talking too much here, but
Jeez,
um,
Matt.
another memory that's coming to my head is I went to a house show
Yeah.
when I was very young at the Civic, like the old Civic where the Generals used to play, and I remember I got my aunt to help me at the time make a RVD and Kane kick ass sign, and it was a really good looking sign. So needless to say, I did nearly none of it, but it was funny because I remember having that sign, and this was an RVD and Kane were tag team, and I remember remembering how loud that the Rolling Thunder sounded live, which was crazy, and then when they came out to the ring, me and my brother obviously rushed to the like where they come out, right? And me and my brother got to touch the tag belts, which was freaking awesome. Sure enough, Kane and RVD obviously, win the match. It's a house show, right? Not gonna have them drop the titles on a house show, probably not, right? But when they came out, RVD's kind of whatever with the crowd, and he walks by, and Kane stops and like turns towards me and like I'm just like staring up at him with my sign and he kind of just like looks up and down and then looks back down at the sign and back at me and then kind of gives me like a nod and I just remember being like just awestruck in that moment because I was just like holy crap like I don't know if he's gonna help me or hurt me. You know what I mean? Like it was like I'll never forget that moment. Like I could probably I can't draw for crap, but I could probably draw that moment. You know what I mean? Like it was just wild.
Yeah, I'd be freaked out.
Yeah, I don't know how old I was at the time, but like it was very
Because I remember one of my first wrestling shows was a Civic show,
yeah.
and it was like Edge and Christian was on the card,
Oh
and
wow.
Test,
Okay,
and I
yeah.
just remember all the Whitney boys were on the
Yeah,
card.
yeah. Man, I miss Test, man. That one hurt. That one hurt for sure. But I found out about his passing. That one definitely sucked. But
Yeah,
he was struggling, right?
yeah,
Like it just. Sucks, man. But,
You feel a good big move.
oh yeah, I love Test, and I mean, dude, like to put Stacy Keibler with him, like, what a lucky guy, man. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I know she was with the Dudleys as well too, right? But holy man, like Stacy Keibler, jeez.
Stacey Keebler was great.
Yeah, Stacy Keibler's great.
What
Like
would be your 5 moves of doom?
oh, definitely Walls of Jericho for sure, 100%. Probably what was the move with the Bronco Buster? Is that what X Pac used to do?
Wow, really?
Yeah, I'd have to throw the Bronco
The
Buster in there
light.
for sure.
Damn. Okay.
Um, shoot. What is it, the surfboard?
Mexican surfboard.
Yeah, are you like? I just remember from WrestleMania
Holding
2000.
their arm.
Yeah, and then you
Yeah,
like put them up like
that's the
that.
Mexican
Yeah,
surfboard.
that
Yeah.
thing is cool. Spanish Fly for sure. That's still one of my favorite wrestling moves ever.
Okay.
And probably some. If I was able to do it, probably like a coast to coast, but with like a 360 in there. You know what I
Oh, that'd be
mean?
nice.
Yeah, or like a chair or a trash can. Yeah, bro, for sure.
A 360 fucking or a 180 flipping moonsault kick and missile kick
Yeah, that'd be intense.
into the post.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I think. What about you?
For me, it'd be like the abdominal stretch,
Okay,
the octopus stretch,
not sure I know that
The
one.
Inoki moves because I like them so much,
Right,
and then a power bomb if I could do it,
right.
a pile driver, but like an actual pile driver where you jump into it
Yeah,
and like actually snap somebody's neck. But yeah,
yeah.
I'd pick. I feel like I have to pick a submission move because you did.
Right. Okay.
I'd pick like probably. I saw one the other day. It was a 1950s dragon screw. There was like a dragon screw, and then he holds on to the knee.
Oh,
So
that
it was
sounds nasty.
like I saw that. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Been watching a lot of catch wrestling
Hmm.
and stuff from the 60s and 70s.
Right.
But that's me for now. I can't think anymore.
Right. Okay.
So if you were a wrestler,
Hmm.
what would be your entrance theme?
Can I steal Jericho's?
You could.
I might. Damn, bro. Oh.
I have to use a Fozzy song.
See, but dude, I love Jericho, and I love some Fozzy, but there's some other Fozzy stuff where I'm like,
I'd pick
But,
I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross just because,
oh,
hey, it'd be easy.
good lord, yeah. I mean, yeah, it would be. Um, off the top of my head, jeez, I feel like it would probably be like some kind of a punk song, but also something that's like slightly intimidating. Like, oh, I don't know, dude. Damn.
Like
So
Sublime.
no, I don't know. Sublime's like nobody's taking the guy who comes out to a Sublime song as a threat. You know what I mean? Like, unless it was like April 26, 1992. That might be a little bit more scary, right? But I don't know.
Pharaoh Monch.
Ramones,
No, I
yeah.
said Pharaoh Monch.
Pharaoh Monch. Yeah, that would be a killer. Yeah, that would be a killer friggin' track for sure to come out to. Um Damn. That's crazy. Shoot. Sorry, I'm
I
taking
picked
some.
some of my Japanese rock and roll.
Yeah?
Some Masayoshi Takanaka.
Yeah.
He's a Japanese bassist, but he makes like stoner music from
Okay.
the 70s and 80s.
Yeah. I mean,
He actually made a wrestler's theme tune from the 80s.
oh, really?
Yeah,
Who is that?
Tenru.
Okay. I've never, you know me, I don't really know like the
He's a
Bushido.
Japanese guy who's famous for throwing chops at people's throats.
Okay. Cool.
But he's an old, grumpy old man.
Yeah. Yeah. I really liked, yeah, like Jericho's theme. And, as much as people probably don't want to hear the name, I'll do the initials, CB's theme was good as well. You know, um, uh, even Edge had a good theme. Kane's theme was good too. Like when it actually had the words to it. I don't know if you remember that. Maybe I hopefully I'm remembering that correctly.
It did.
Yeah, like
It was later though.
yeah. Oh, damn.
Even Stone Cold's music didn't have words at first, and then they got disturbed.
Disturbed, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it broken glass or shattered glass?
Glass
Shattered
shatters.
glass. Glass shatters, yeah, see?
What do you like outside of WWE?
I like my music. I like my hockey. I'm literally wearing a Oshawa Generals t-shirt under this. Um, they're not so great this season, unfortunately, which really sucks. But you know,
have to ask, did you shower?
Did I shower? What do you mean? Before this interview?
Well, before going to the game.
Before going to the game, yes. Before this interview, absolutely not.
Okay.
I wanted you to smell me. You know.
I don't know what to say, but I'm turned on.
I did shower, but honestly, like, yeah, I get that message kind of went out as like a kind of definitely not constructive thing, but I feel like the way the fans took it and the way the community took it, like it's turned into like a constructive thing. You know, if anything, it kind of like made everybody like kind of band together a little bit too, which was great. Because I went to the hockey game, like the next hockey game, like after all that stuff had broke out, and dude, nobody was having a bad time about it. Like they all took it super well.
How have you dealt with mental health?
Over the years, I've had, like I mentioned in my previous little video there that I did, I've had some pretty serious issues and been diagnosed with a few different things. And without getting too deep into it, it affected a lot of my family. It affected a lot of my friends at the time, but most of them were as supportive as they could be. And being able to look back and seeing that, not being in it as much as I was, um, a lot of that, a lot of the support that they offered me was, you know, quite rewarding when you're able to step out of it and healthy and see that, because it shows how much people did care.
Yeah.
Again, like the support was needed, but I also had to work very hard to climb back to, you know, where I'm at now. You know what I mean? Like scratching and clawing, you know, a lot of experimentation. I'll say that without going into too much detail. I think a lot of people will understand what I'm saying when I say that. But again, it does take time, but it takes a lot of work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's time.
Yeah, no, it takes a lot of time, and you got to be willing to, you gotta want better. You know what I mean, for yourself. So it's just you got to be able to like keep pushing, even though it gets hard and it gets dirty, and it sometimes you will be alone, but you just got to keep pushing. You know what I mean? And things do get better. You know.
That's true.
Right.
So Matt.
Yeah.
What are some of your most embarrassing songs on your playlist?
Well, as we know, we were playing quite a few earlier, and I could probably make it an entire playlist of embarrassing songs, but I think we all have agreed on what the most embarrassing song was, and that's probably Candy by Mandy Moore. You know, I'm not necessarily like super proud of that one, but you know, it's,
hey man, you can rock the party with a bunch of girls.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I it would be nice, you know, for sure. You know,
slow clap.
Yeah, right. For sure. But yeah, you know, Mandy Moore, and you know, my S Club 7.
Yeah.
My Pussycat Dolls, you know, like I'm
S Club 7 I wouldn't be so damn unhappy about. they were marketed to us to be a party dance phenomenon.
Yeah. Even had the TV show too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the movies.
Let me turn this back around on you now. What's your most embarrassing song?
Easily could be Prozac.
Prozac, yeah. No, I forgot to mention Prozac. Yeah.
Prozac, like www. I got your email.
Yeah. I literally had, it's kind of an embarrassing story, but I literally had one of their CDs,
Of course you did.
and there was a performance that we had to put on in gym class, and it was kind of sort of dancey but like active, and I did it to a Prozac song. So yeah, it was not
Nice.
not one of my most glorified times, but because
Not
I
your
don't think
most punky days. Okay, sure.
yeah, right. I've been all over the map with my music, man. It over the years, it's so crazy. Like to go from what I was listening to like as like a preteen to like
Yeah,
teenager to like 20s to like now I'm 34. It's like it's funny because like that's the thing I love about music because it's like it's timeless. You know
yeah.
what I mean? And you can get those same feelings as back like when it first when you first heard it,
That's why I
right?
have so much fun with my Spotify. I
Yeah.
just keep liking music,
Mm,
and that's why I said like, oh shit, I've got like 6,000 fucking songs.
yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like 4 days
Yeah.
worth of music.
Like
Yeah,
straight, which is just that's nutty. They even allow you to do
I
that.
know.
But yeah, no, I just
But music's a big coping mechanism for me,
oh
for
yeah,
my mental health.
yeah, same. And like that's what I mean. That's why I wish I still had a bass guitar because a lot of that was good times back in the day for me, and it was very like expressive, and it was very like rewarding and fulfilling to have
Oh,
people like listen to my lyrics and be like that was good. Like I enjoyed that, or you're a great singer. And I've never considered myself a great singer ever. You know what I mean? So it's like it's nice to have like you know um,
hobbies.
hobbies, or even like especially with music, right? Like to have the community around it to support you that or
Yeah.
support your art. Like it's such an incredible feeling because you think it's good, right? Or you might get down on like certain things that you've created or whatever, but then you show it to somebody else and they're like, what are you worried about? Like, why are you down on yourself, dude? Like, this is awesome, like, which is great. Like, and again, with every kind of community, whether it's be the punk community or I only say punk because that's what I was involved in. You're going to have a few bad apples here and there, right? But most of the time, as far as I know, in the punk community, people are super supportive and like have your back to a T. Like it's amazing. I don't know how that is in the metal community or whatever community, but I know in the punk community, it's to me, it's a beautiful thing. It's just it's awesome. Like no judgment, no this, no that. Like doesn't matter what the hell you look like. Like it's just that's why I loved it and that's why I got involved in it. You know what I mean?
What are your top 10 songs?
Oh my gosh. That is oh my
To make
gosh.
you feel happy, let's say.
To to make me feel happy, I don't know. Like that's so tough to just narrow it down to like 10. Um I could definitely list some songs that like have had like an effect on me over the years, which is definitely one of the songs would definitely be Landslide by Fleetwood Mac because that song is just that's like more of a personal thing, right? But oh man, I mean I'm trying to think. Like J. Cole, there's definitely some J. Cole songs in there for sure. 100%. Um, oh man, that's so tough. Oh man. I know there's a song called like as far I know obviously Landslide's not really a song to make you happy, but
I got the woman's version stuck in my head.
yeah, what do you like the
Landslide trickle
oh
down.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, you almost got the lyrics. But yeah, the
What,
Fleetwood
really?
the Fleetwood Mac version is 10 times better than the Dixie Chicks versions. I don't care what anybody
Shit,
says.
okay.
Um, and that's the original, as far as I know. Definitely some J. Cole songs in there. I've been getting back into this band called Pup, who's like kind of I believe Toronto based punk band. And they have an incredible song called Reservoir. The video's incredible as well. And but to name like 10 songs is so tough, bro. Like as such a big music lover, like, jeez. Oh man. Like oh man, Who Dat by J. Cole is obviously a good, like pump up
Uh,
tune. I almost should have kept my phone together so I could look it up. But Tell you all I do like Russ. Russ is great. I know a lot of people have talked out on him recently, but Russ is good. Oh man, yeah, Pup's great. Shoot, Ramones, like I love the Ramones. The Ramones are awesome. Uh, shoot, I can't. I honestly, bro, it'd be so hard. It's so hard to choose, especially to narrow it down. But again, those are just the ones that are like coming to my head off the bat, right?
I'd go like the Jump and Jive with Gab Calloway and the Nicholas Brothers.
Okay,
It's a jazzy tap dancing song,
right.
but it goes on for like it's from the 40s.
Yeah.
So it goes on for a good 7 minutes.
Oh snap. Okay.
But it's good.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll have to get you to send it to me or something.
yeah, it's all in one take. It's pretty crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's nuts.
And then I go probably like push it to the limit.
That takes me back to Vice City.
Yeah.
Vice
Or
City, like
Scarface.
yeah.
Or and I'd throw in a shitload of house music because I like house music.
Okay.
So like Eric Pride's "Call on Me" or fucking "Destination Unknown" with the girls in the little panties and the fucking saxophones.
Okay. Okay. See, I hear Destination Unknown, and that makes me think of Rancid.
See,
You know what I mean?
too much punk rock.
Yeah.
Too much punk rock spoils the broth.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. For sure. Definitely.
Because you're moshing in the kitchen and you're not paying attention to the meal.
For sure. Oh, 100%,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, 100%. You know, or like bands like Minor Threat or like Bad Brains. Like, dude, just
I'm more of an old punk. I like Sex Pistols and fucking I like the Pogues and like
yeah.
Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah, I saw Dropkicks live.
Flogging Murphy, you lucky bastard.
And Flogging Molly, actually. That was, it was funny. I can't remember if it was Dropkick Murphys or Flogging Molly, but I was in the pit for both of them. And
I would hate that. Being in the pit with them, like for them would suck.
Yeah.
You either get your ass kicked or.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. That was one of the more violent pits I was ever in, and I was not expecting that by any means.
Did anybody help you back up if you fell down?
I think I got lucky enough to not fall down, actually. But yeah, people were like, yeah, it was a bit violent, but like, you know, that was one of the big things I love about punk pits, man. Like people are, you know, if you fall down, you got like 10 people trying to pick you up. You know what I mean? Because they don't want anybody getting hurt. It's for fun, you know?
Is that a Rancid reference?
What's that?
When you asked that question, like,
I don't think it was a Rancid
when you
reference.
fall back down, someone comes back up again.
So funny, bro.
You were just talking about Rancid. I'm like, is that?
Yeah.
I'm like, is that a reference?
You gotta keep that in. You gotta keep that in.
Yeah. Did you mean to do that, or was that something that happened by accident?
Oh, he totally meant to do it. No,
damn. You're a genius, man.
Because he said it, then I'm like, you didn't react to it. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I wasn't sure if we meant to do that.
That's funny, bro. Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, just walked right into that one, bro. Yeah, friggin' A. It was like a glass sliding door. It was, yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, is that what we were talking about? I think it was.
It's really a psychological test.
Yeah.
No.
Oh man.
Next you'll be staring at ink blocks.
Yeah. I mean, we should. It's wrestling with mental health,
perception.
Right?
No, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
To test to see if you're a sociopath.
Yeah. I mean,
make sure it's not like you don't have killer thoughts.
Intrusive thoughts.
I don't think you're gone that far yet.
No. You get intrusive thoughts. You know, in case they ask any questions.
If anything, you're a fucking hippie.
Yeah,
you'll be lost in the park planting flowers.
Yeah, and you'll take pictures of them. Right?
Of course.
Yeah, exactly. So
somebody has to shit.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm not worried about it. Oh man. So wait, how long? I know I'm asking a question, and I know you're the interviewer, but what? Like we both live in, you know, Oshawa, Ontario, or Durham region, whatever. What are the positives or positive things that you like about Oshawa?
Parkwood Manor.
Okay. Yeah.
McLaughlin Manor.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And the tunnels underneath the city that aren't there anymore.
Right.
And I don't know, like Camp 30.
Yeah.
And how we had Camp X
Mm-hmm.
there.
For sure.
And that's where like James Bond came to be.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And it's all these little things like the fucking. It's changed now, but the Josh Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Where it used to be the $1 Million Saloon.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to see it revitalized. I will say that.
Yeah, it's nice to see it revitalized and actually being used.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's like it could have been so much more.
Yeah.
If they kept it as a saloon,
Mm-hmm.
or not a saloon, no, a gentleman's club.
Right. Right.
Because having to go to fucking Whitby is horrible. And it's not even a good show.
Don't let them hear that. You know what I mean?
I don't
Well,
care.
you put them on notice now, so when you walk in, you
That's
know,
right.
it's like,
I
hey,
expect a good show.
yeah.
Goddammit.
Do you know who I am? You know, like
That's right. I just made your Google reviews go down.
Nobody wants to come here anymore because of you. You know, like.
You have any more questions for me?
I know. Yeah. See, I know. I'm interviewing you now, right? Like, jeez. I don't know. What made you want to start this podcast?
I figured there was a lack of content out there, and you saw wrestlers would have their own podcast, and they'd still be themselves or be their gimmicks,
Mm-hmm.
but they wouldn't actually be themselves. They wouldn't share. They wouldn't be that personal.
Yeah.
Nobody. It's a taboo subject, mental health, anyways. But why not make it less taboo and talk about it anyways?
100%.
Like Bell says, let's talk and put all that initiative and money into it.
Yeah. No, I completely agree, and that's like stuff like what you're doing is giving a lot of like local wrestlers like a platform other than just local shows, right? So like that's incredible. And again, whether they're doing their gimmick or not, it's gonna make wrestlers or local wrestlers who might be unknown to a lot of people more known. I never heard about Styling Brian Samuels before. He was funny to watch. He was great to watch. His interview was awesome. I did know of Clash Kincaid, but again, like watching his interview, it was so cool. And I can't remember the first one you did, but Dr. Mask, yeah, he was great. And then even a couple of the other ones you did over the phone, like it was like you can tell they're like genuinely interested about doing it, and like their opinions aren't just like the same old opinions that you hear about certain things. You know what I mean? Which is it's great. A lot of those guys I'd never even heard of, and now I'm like, okay, well I know this guy, I know this guy, I know this guy. I'm going to look him up. I'm going to start, maybe following him a little bit more because I respect what he has said on your podcast, or even like giving people, like again, just like I said, like giving people that platform to be able to do that is it's exciting, and it's very like there's not a lot of people giving those people that platform, and I think more people need to realize that, right? Because it's not an everyday thing, you know what I mean? To like have somebody be like, you know what, I'm going to keep it local, I'm going to keep it to the guys I know, and I'm going to keep it to like this because I really want to support the guys that I'm like surrounded by and the regions around me. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's I think it's a great idea. And then when you get the mental health aspect in there as well, if they're willing to talk about it, that's going to make people appreciate those guys even more because they're being real about it. I understand kayfabe and stuff like that, but if you're able to add that little bit of realness to it, people are going to appreciate you a lot more too. That's my opinion.
No,
anyway,
well said.
You know what I mean?
Well said.
It's just I don't want to offend any wrestling fans out there or any local wrestlers. I don't need that heat.
But I think we need more Mick Foley's in the ring,
Right.
and some abysses,
Yeah.
or more crazed wrestlers,
Yeah.
but with mental health looked at as a different light,
Yeah.
different aspect.
For sure. I think, oh man, I've always wanted to be a wrestler, man. Like, it just like, for a long time, I've always really wanted to do it because I think I would have incredible promo skills. And
Yeah,
I know I'm a good actor. I just don't, I feel like there's a lot stopping me from doing it. But obviously, as kids and stuff, it's funny because you mentioned the power bomb or whatever. As kids, like in the pool or like in the bedroom with like a bed or whatever, you're always doing wrestling moves, right? Like it's
yeah.
just like power bombing somebody like in the pool and like watching the water splash. Just like, dude, the feeling behind that, it's just like, yeah, I just messed that guy up. Like, oh, choke slam, yeah, boom, you're done, bro. Like it's just when you get those feelings, it's crazy, and I can only imagine what it's like for wrestlers too.
Diving off and doing the swanton bomb and
Right?
hurting your back, hearing the slap on the fucking water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I can only imagine what it's like for wrestlers, local or big. Like when they hear that crowd pop, like it's like that feeling is like I kind of know a sample of it. Obviously, being in a band in the past, but like that's to a whole new level, and that's on you and one other guy. You know what I mean? Like it's on you guys to make that happen. You know what I mean? So I got lots of love for that, but there's obviously a reason they're doing it. They must love it, right?
well, thank you, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for this interview.
Absolutely. You sure you don't have any more questions?
Because
I know we were kind of like,
what size are your feet?
I don't know. It depends on what.
They're so tiny and dainty, like a woman's foot.
Yeah, until I stick them up your ass.
Yeah. Oi.
Okay, tsunami. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't matter to me, bro.
Yeah, what's your rap name?
It's Mo Bodies.
Mo Bodies?
It's Mo Bodies, yeah.
That's a horrible name.
That is a great name,
No,
bro.
it's not.
No, that's a great name.
Hey, this is PWE superstar Cody Diener, the king of the schwa. You're listening to Wrestling with Mental Health. I want you to know it's important to take care of your mental health, but it's also important to support professional wrestling, independent professional wrestling, like Pro Wrestling Clips, like my buddy here has. So, hey, keep listening, keep taking care of yourself, and keep loving professional wrestling.